excited for this animated prequel series. I think it sounds great. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Right, moving on to an exclusive. So, Bridgerton Season 2 is already in the works at Netflix. This is something that I've been working on for a couple of days now. I'm actually a big fan of this new show, which came to Netflix a couple of days ago, and is now it's become a huge hit on Netflix. So it's from the creator of Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder. That's Shonda Rhimes, and she signed an exclusive deal with Netflix, reported to be worth $150 million. And the very first of these shows that she's producing for them is Bridgerton, and Bridgerton is it's kind of it's an interesting period drama. It kind of turns the genre on its head a bit. You've got for instance. You've got very prominent black characters in it, which is not usual for a period drama, which I'm a massive fan of. I love the fact they've done that. I think it's about time. We've also got a potential Bond in one of its stars. I'm blanking on his page. His last name is Jean. I can't remember his first name. But he's really good in the series, and it's now revealed that the streaming service, that it's going to be one of the big hits of the year for the streaming service. It's now on its course to hit 63 million streams, which actually means it's overtaking The Queen's Gambit as one of the most streamed series of the year. So that's going to be behind the likes of The Witcher. I believe, this is all time. So The Witcher, Tiger King, Money Heist Season 4, and Stranger Things Season 3. So it's doing really, really well. So what's happening with Season 2? So I was asking around. I was asking some of the people involved in Season 1, and some of those directors are the same, and asking a lot of questions. And eventually I got a confirmation. One of the questions I was asking is Season 2 happening? And yes, this is from an inside source. I won't say who it is, but they replied to me today, and I can say, so they agreed to be direct quoted. I can confirm that Bridgerton Season 2 is already in the works. We're working on finishing off the scripts, and we'll start shooting pretty soon. Can't tell you when exactly, but it'll start sooner rather than later, depending on lockdown rules in the UK. So most of this show is filmed in the UK. So again, this goes back to lockdown rules that's been implemented recently. We still don't really know how long these will last. And I did mention that this will carry on into the latter part of the show. And that's to do with Bridgerton. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to see this show towards the end of 2021, beginning of 2022. I'm pretty sure Netflix will want to make it as soon as possible. So that's, Netflix has had a ridiculous 2020. So many hits in 2020. Bridgerton was kind of the last of them, but they've had hits. Well, Cobra Kai, for instance, has done really well, and incidentally, Cobra Kai has reportedly been renewed for Season 5, and I actually can confirm from my own sources that is the case. Cobra Kai is going to get a 5th season. That Season 4 is coming out later this year, and that's after Season 3 was released early. It was released on the 1st of January. It's done really, really well. It's currently number 5 in the Netflix kind of ranking system. Well, in France it is, but I'm not quite sure. In other areas, it'll probably actually be higher in other areas. But that's done really well. So then we've had The Queen's Gambit that did really well. Started off the year with the likes of Tiger King that did really well. Money Heist Season 4 did really well. The Witcher kind of ended the year and went into 2020 as well. That did really well. So they've been doing, and also Midnight Sky, for instance, the new George Clooney movie's done incredibly well. Extraction did really well. So it's been a brilliant year for Netflix. It's been a really, really good year for Netflix, and it looks like 2021 is going to be even better, because the likelihood is they're gonna. I'm pretty sure Netflix are going to work their hardest to get Bridgerton Season 2 out in 2021, but we know that we now have let me know what you guys think about that news, about the Bridgerton news in the comments below. I kind of put them all together there, but I just wanted to cut this bit so I can cut the video here. Right, that's for the little clips I do after doing this live. So I already mentioned